Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for yet another episode. And this time, we'll be introduced to John Swenson, I think. So let's go straight to him. Wait, do I have to speak with her first? Good day. Good morning, sir. Do you want to see John? Good day. Nice to see you, Miss John. Yeah, we already met. Captain. I'm glad to welcome you in my house. My husband is on the second floor in his office. Go upstairs. Why were we introduced the second time? Oh, whatever. Okay, let's do a quick save and we go in. There he is.
Difficult times have come upon the brethren of the coast. I need people I can count on.
Was his voice changed? I don't think it was, but it sounded weird. How can I help you, sir? I'd like to ask for your help, Forest Devil. I know you, goddammit. You're a brave captain that saved Ramba and took the cannons of that English corvette head on. Such a joy to see you. Helen is like a daughter to me. From today onward, I'm forever indebted to you. You can just call me John or Swenson if you like. What can I do for you? I need to eliminate Lavaseur, the governor of Tortuga. I know that getting to him on his island won't be an easy task, so I came to you for advice. Gracious me, where were you a couple of years ago? I was planning to pull off the same escapade myself. You ruined the whole game for us with the French, but everything was different in those days. Blaze was alive, Shark had some authority, and Nathan was calling all shots in Maroon Town. Now everything's changed. And God knows, not for the better. Do you know anything about us, about the Brethren? I've recently arrived here, so I know basically nothing. Besides the fact that you and Jackman are part of the council. Oh, I can't stand that Jackman. When he got here was when all our troubles began. I'll contemplate your request. Right now, right off the bat, nothing comes to mind. I've got something interesting regarding Jackman. What's that? Jackman is searching for Gladys Chandler and her daughter. After talking to Higgins, I started to think that he is looking for Ramba. It seems that Gladys isn't Helen's biological mother, and her last name was Chandler before she married Sean MacArthur. God damn it, that's bad news. Jackman is stronger than ever now. On top of that, I've got a bad feeling he's not working alone. He's got a quite an ominous shadow behind his back. If he really needs Helen, then the girl is in dire need of a protector. I'm afraid I'm a little too old to do that myself. That's not all. Jackman is also looking for someone named Henry the Hangman, former boatswain of the Neptune, from the Captain Butcher's crew. Caramba, my worst suspicions have come true. This Butcher and his Neptune used to keep the whole Caribbean frightened. There were no brethren back then, everyone was on their own. That man did a lot of bad things. A person dear to me died because of him. I've never had a chance to meet him. The Neptune was sunk by an English frigate, and Butcher was executed in St. John's. Good riddance. Though there were a lot of people who admired his luck and reckless bravery. Jackman himself was the right hand and first mate on the Neptune. Surprised? The ex-criminals have become heroes of the nation, all thanks to Cromwell. Where did good old England go? We must find Henry the Hangman before Jackman's man will. Perhaps he holds the key to this mystery if he is alive. He is still alive. I bet you'd have an easier time finding a needle in the haystack. Have you got any leads at least? I knew Henry when he was a kid, the son of a whore from Cartagena, half Spanish. Though he always kept it a secret, his mother was hot. Can't say she was pretty, but there were very few flamenco dancers like her. The whole brothel watched shows of naked Chica Gonzalez and her castanets. Poor girl, caught a bad disease and died like a candle. That was when I persuaded Henry to go to the Providence, where he quickly made a name for himself and joined the crew of Thomas Baltrop, a close friend of Nicholas Sharp. Those two were the last dogs of Queen Elizabeth and always worked together. Good times. Thomas sailed back to England when his partner died. He took his crew with him, but Henry stayed in the Caribbean, sailed under different captains until Butcher showed up. By the way, he got his nickname because of a cutlass he always kept close by. And what does this information tell us? If Hangman has decided to hide from the pirates, the best place for him would be in the Spanish city, especially at his home in Cartagena, where he has got friends and relatives. Henry was fairly religious, so it's unlikely that he would be going to a different saint church. He has probably still got the same name that he has had since he was a kid. Enrique. I'm butchering this name so much. I'm sorry, guys. If anyone knows how to pronounce it, I would really appreciate that. Enrique. I'm just gonna stop. Okay. Yeah, the pickings are slim, but at least it's better than nothing. Try to find him, Charles. If you know that about Henry's Spanish roots, so we have a small advantage here. I'll think how to persuade Ramba to join your crew. The girl has balls, never served under anyone's command except her father's. That's sure, but she has neither ship nor crew, and she needs to make a living. Sure, I'll continue helping Gladys as I always did, but I won't be able to keep Helen in Bluewild for long. And you'll find such an officer very useful. Sean taught her everything he knew and raised her like a boy. I'd feel better if she were under the command of such a captain like you. Amber has proven herself quite worthy. I need more people like her in my crew. So if you manage to talk her into it, I'll make her an officer. But first, I want to understand who she really is and why Jackman needs her. I'm afraid that unlike Donovan, he's not interested in their charms. So I tried to find Hangman, although I can't promise anything. Okay, hold on. We've just met this guy, and he wants us to just take away the girl he treats like his own daughter, right after we saved her. This makes zero sense to me. Like, wouldn't she be safer under his protection because he kind of rules this town, right? What are they gonna do, besiege the city? Come on. Okay, that's kind of... I don't like that idea. I don't know. You would want her on the ship, but like... the idea that you acquire her seems rather out of place, you know? Oh, splendid. Take this license of the Dutch West India Company for 3 months. Dang you. Write your name here. There. It very well might come in handy in your searches. In the meantime, I'll think about what you have said concerning Lavasure and Tortuga. Thanks a million. This paper is going to come in handy for me. In that case, I'm off to Cartagena then. Okay, we got 2 quests. Ramba. It seems I'm in for an extraordinary adventure with a lovely lady in the leading role. Before setting sail for Cartagena, it's only proper to meet and introduce myself. She did ask to pay her a visit after all. Oh, so this is the new thing. I see. I think I did this before, but there was no quest. And I think it was not finished yet when I played this. So let's I did get some kind of an achievement before, but I'm not sure if I got it all. Anyway, let's get into it. But this time, I think I will accept all the gifts, so that we don't have her permanently, and that we will have Mary on board. She may be weaker now, but yeah, I kind of prefer her, because we already got a long way for navigation, and Helen is basically a captain, but I'm not sure if this guy's gonna lose this. I do hope he does. I don't think I'm ever gonna use him as a captain, to be honest, because, like, let's be honest, guys, he's a vanguard, but still, it would be nice for him to have a captain perk. That would be pretty good. Oh, here for a second I thought I get 36,000. That's on him. Okay, good. That's reassuring. Now let's go into the house. I'm gonna make a big save. We're gonna call it choice, because this is the first place where you have to choose. And the choice happens here, exactly here.
Ah, Captain. You are always welcome in this household.
I don't even know how to thank you, Captain, for saving my daughter. She's told me everything, and I admire your braveness and honor. Here, take these golden doubloons. It's not much, but I offer them in all sincerity. And don't even think of refusing. Okay, so if you refuse, then you have a chance to have her. But if you take the money, then there is no chance, and it's over, just over for you. No. Keep this money for yourself, Gladys. You need it more than me. But we are gonna go for this. Fine, Gladys, I want. But I have saved your daughter not for coins, and I hope you know that. Again, this is a choice where you refuse, Helen, because I'm doing that willingly. So we're gonna go with this. I'm glad that I was able to somehow repay you for your honorable deed. The doors of my home are always open to you. Helen and I will be glad to see you at any time. Thank you, Miss MacArthur. I will visit you and Helen when there is an opportunity. Do we have anything else? No.
You are always welcome in
She's
this
just glad
household.
to welcome us. And now we go here. Let's do a quick save.
Aye, aye, my captain.
What was this?
Who are we saving today?
There we are, Captain Demore. I'm so glad that you're here. I have lots of questions for you. We must delay our conversation a bit. I need to get some more information before I can provide satisfactory answers. Right now I'm asking you to not show yourself on the street. I hope that your waiting will not last long. You said yourself that you wouldn't forgive me if I didn't drop by. It's nice that you remember. I want to tell you that I'm very grateful. Not every day someone saves you from... You know what? Let's go have a drink. My treat. Helen, what will Gladys say? Very funny, Charles. Come on, and don't annoy me. Okay, we're gonna go with the second one. Coming, no need to get cranky. That's better. Is she gonna attack us?
Ah, Captain.
She's not gonna attack us. Good. Let's do a quick save again. Ooh, hold on a moment, Falcon. Ooh, what was that? French? Huh. Not the best timing, sweetheart. Oh, you're wrong, handsome. This girl likes you, and that feeling is mutual, I can see. Not the best recommendation, alright. What is it you want? A handout? I want to offer you support in your challenging undertaking. Look here, a magic mug and a forbidden ointment. The mug will help you in drinking matters, and the ointment in the matters of love. What will you choose? Only 2,000. I've already given a whole bunch of silver to your kind. Forbidden ointment, you say? Well, I'm no saint, admit it. Give it here. A mug? Do I look like a drunkard? Well, whom am I kidding? I'll take it. I think I'm gonna take the mug. Yeah, but don't hide it in your bottomless pockets. Fly away, Falcon, and dodge sin. We should also equip it, I think. Just in case. Oh, we get this one. Oh yeah, that's from the Donovan. This item is much better. Friends blacking out, healing potions won't damage vitality. That's one of the most important ones. So let's do a big save.
You promised to tell me something very important.
She had many virtues, but she couldn't hold her alcohol. That's how we met. My father insisted on military service. I yielded and went to Paris with a letter of recommendation, but I never made it to the design the dress and became an artist. So what did you... Let's go with this one. And now I understand what virtues you are talking about. What was her name? Lulu. Lulu. With those stories you have completely ruined Paris for me. I thought it was a city of grand life, but it just sounds like a big fancy brothel. You condemn brothels? Yes, Captain, I don't understand men who visit them. Stare into the mug, have a terrible cough. To each his own, I guess. Think I'm gonna go with this one. Ha! You should have seen our face. Scared. Let's race another one. To Paris. To Paris. Excuse me, my captain. Listening about your adventures in the life of a noble, courtesans and boats axes, shark bite me. I'll never believe that you couldn't find something more worthwhile to do with your time. Don't even dare to tell me that all you did was smear canvases and squander daddy's money. You wouldn't have survived a day with us if that were true. Had other pursuits. I think it was easy in the capital for a nobleman with a poor reputation and an empty purse. Losing that as a recommendation letter on the first day. I had to assert myself and not let anyone mock me. Lessons in fencing at home were not forgotten, and I responded to any sideway glance with a duel. Then I really got into it. Still, I didn't kill anyone, and I managed to leave Paris before running into an experienced fighter who would have finished me off. Managed to leave Paris before running. Oh, this seems like a background specific line. Like, because we are duelists, I think that's the thing. Interesting. And that's it. So there is still something in you, my captain. Something you haven't seen in yourself. To you. Good toast.
Aye, aye, my captain. Who are we saving today?
Tell me your story, Helen. My adventures in the capital pale in comparison to a girl under 30 commanding a schooner with 100 men on it board. Just under 30, huh, Charles? For such a strong comment, you'll have to pay for the next round. All my guys are dead, and I don't command a schooner anymore. Frankly, I don't know if I will command one ever again. I'm sorry, Helen, didn't mean to touch the nerve. But why do you think your captain career is over? Your captain career. Because my crew is dead, and a different one won't ever accept me. Fine, my captain, you've told me a lot about your life, now it's my turn. The truth is not at the bottom of this mug, so let's dispense with the mystery. My case, Charles, is unique. My father was one of the best sailors in these parts. Highly regarded by the forest devil. His crew worshipped him, and he loved him more than the life itself. Take away even one of those things. What things? And he would have either sent me to London to live in civilization, or left me to wither here like my mother. Everything worked out great at first. I wanted freedom, real freedom, Charles. And a skillful command of a warship, with a loyal crew, gives you... A skillful command of a warship with a loyal crew gives you exactly that. And my father gave me all he could. I went out to sea with him at the age of 12, spent the first 6 months chasing rats into hold, and only then was allowed to work with the sailors. Sean MacArthur made you a ship rat. Sorry, Helen, but there is no coming back from that. How did the crew accept you? Well, perhaps I'm exaggerating a bit for the sake of a good story, but my father's crew accepted me. He gathered fine people, but since then I've been afraid of holes and any small dark places in general. Swanson Holmes killed my father when he found out. He's important to you. He clearly played a role in your life, no less than Sean. Yeah, all the barons directly told my father he was a fool. It was Forrest Devil who gave him his approval and shook his hand after I beat the crew's record climbing in the mast. That moment will stay with me forever, the triumphant shouts of the crew, and everyone I looked, the clean sea horizon. My father's approving look, I couldn't see it, but I felt it with all my heart. My triumph ended with me falling from the rigging on the first day. On the first day on the way to Guadalupe, my helmsman, the Luke, had a very telling look too. Haha, I can imagine. Don't worry, that was a long time ago. Now you're a real sea wolf. To our triumphs, here. And then, I gradually rose through the ranks, served at the captain's table in the councils with my father and officers, learned a lot. From the age of 15, they started taking me to military campaigns, and I killed a man in my very first battle. It was disgusting pain. We shouldn't have set sail on Monday, really shouldn't have. At 15, you're scaring me, Helen. My father didn't come out of that battle unscathed either, and the sight of my cracked dumb head certainly didn't help. He slowly started to decline, and probably no one noticed except me. And then he was gone. According to his will, I inherited the Rainbow with her crew and enough funds to keep the ship afloat for a year. And did the crew accept you as a captain? We don't live in a fairy tale, my captain. Some met my father's will with hostility. Things took an unpleasant turn. If at least one sailor had left the Rainbow, refusing to serve under my command, it would have been very bad for my image, but Swanson intervened and straightened everyone out. No one left the crew openly back then. For 7 years I commanded my beauty, transported dubious goods for the Forest Devil, searched for treasures and lived. But now, that's all in the past. Okay, so wait, she was 15 when her father died, meaning she's 22 now, right? Not in the past. I believe you're destined to sail under a flag of your own again. Under your own flag again. Let's drink to that. We may not recover the ship, but your rapier is still with you. I think we're gonna go with this, because this is supposed to increase her skills. Naval skills plus, let's go. You know, when you say it like that, I believe it too. Let's drink. I've been thinking about your life in Europe. Look, you're a city dandy, and I'm just a regular girl. But we have already made names for ourselves in this most dangerous corner of the world. Sounds like a toast. So is there something that unites us? Well, I stand on my father's shoulders. I don't know about you, but perhaps your family has also had no less influence on you. Maybe you haven't realized it yet. I'll ask my dear brother once I pull him out of prison. how long are we drinking? Well, that's it, my captain. We have exchanged stories. Time to call it a night. Oh, nice. Okay. I was hoping for a different ending to the evening. Night's not over. I suggest a game. If you play your cards right, perhaps your prayers will be answered. We're going to play cards? I'm in. Easy there, Seawolf. I won't play strip poker with you. Yeah, you're right, Helen. We don't have privacy here. It's not the only thing we don't have, Charles. It's not the card game, but don't worry. I bet you're a master at it. I never heard of it. Familiar? From the past life. And do you often play it? Always wanted to try, but had no one to play with. That's a pretty bold game for our first shared drink, are you sure? By the way, where's everyone? Are we alone here? Are we? First one. Yes, after recent events, I need to live a little. Do something foolish, you know. Let's start. Ladies first. Ah, heck. Means you're starting. Careful, darling. I've never chased rats in the hole before. So that's how it is. Gotta be on guard with you, drinks. Just a memory of that. Well, brace yourself, handsome. I've never fallen from the yards. Nice one. Allow me, Mademoiselle, to drink to you, drinks. I've never been superstitious. And you call yourself a sailor. You know very well what kind of people we are. Never know what the voyage will bring. Don't know what, when, and where you'll see land, if at all. You have to seek answers beyond maps and navigation tools. To your health, drinks. And the girls you painted in person, did they like the result? They didn't always like the paintings, but result always. Charles, if we had met back then, I would have shot you or taken you hostage for ransom. And by the way, I've never taken up brushes. Hey, well, that's completely banal. Dear Helen, if I start listing things you've never taken up. Fine, alright, I'll play fair. Your move, my captain. Sips. I've never had my models hit me on the head with a pistol grip. Sips. We're playing this game wrong, dear. I thought we'd be drinking and getting to know each other. Instead, we're exchanging barbs and damn. Let's make it more interesting, and preferably something not from what we were talking about an hour ago. I've never woken up in an unfamiliar place after a drinking spree. I can't believe it. I confess, I'm guilty. The little rumba I used to hit the bottom, but I've never been in prison. How did you? Drink. I will regret this. Drinks. Come on, my dear. The last question and the last chance to outplay me. No, let's get some fresh air. Often drunk, but never like this. I've never gotten so drunk with a girl. Swear on my word. Drinking is truly a great sin. Let's go with that one. Wait, I'm not drinking. Ha, that's hilarious. You have a high aim, my captain. Let it be known to you that I have the misfortune of living in an all-male crew, and I have to behave carefully. I'm an honest girl. I am happy for you, Helen. Why? You'll be even happier because I won. I'll be honest, but to be honest, I've never gotten so drunk with a guy either. So it takes a drink to you. Congratulations. Hey, Captain, where are you going? Offended, perhaps? I need a break. Just going to find my sword. Are we gonna fight someone? Oh, shit. Let's do a quick save just in case. just gonna stand there. We can't go into the jungle. What's gonna happen then? Okay, it's locked. Is everything locked? See the tavern. The church is always unlocked. It's locked. Okay, so we have to talk with her, it seems.
You promised to tell me something very important.
What's wrong with her voice? Damn. Okay, Cap, are you ready? There is no turning back, and if anything goes wrong, I'll make you marry me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Phew, let me at least catch some fresh air. Are you sure about this, Helen? Yes, damn it. Don't stand there like a pole. I need to lose myself. Even if it's just for one night. I'm afraid after this night I'll be wanting to lose myself. Let's go before we wake up the whole town. Hold up. Will I have to stop the recording?
You promised to tell me something very important.
I thought this was changed. Yeah, good. That's good. Cap, take the key and go upstairs. There should be a chest. You probably saw it when Swenson had it. Grab the barrel and head back immediately. Hold on, dear. Why do you have to rob your boss? Don't be silly. I've been here since childhood. If the owners return, I can handle it and cover for you. Come on, don't lower your sails now. Sharp as a knife, a true smuggler. Hang on, I'll be quick. Let's go upstairs. And we have to loot John. Oh, 2 chests. Should we take it? I don't think we should. Let's not. That's 2 chests though. Fine, well, I'm gonna leave it. Fine.
Aye, aye, my captain.
Got it? You bet.
Who are we
That
saving
first
today?
chest I've emptied, and certainly not the last. I'm proud of you. Haha. First-rate Irish whiskey, Bushmills. They won't serve us such a drink in a tavern. Sounds good. But once Swenson notices it's missing, he will definitely notice, but he doesn't drink it himself. He seems to have saved it as a gift for his pirate mate Dodson, and Dodson either disappeared or killed someone. Oh, I get it now. Okay, you guys didn't see it too. That's terrible. Such a gift absolutely must not go to waste. Grab the barrel and let's change the scenery. Well said, Cap. One more thing, though. Tell me, did you take anything else from the chests? Answer honestly. No. Not sure if I'm a pirate, but I'm definitely not a thief. Okay, yeah. Somehow I believe you, a fool that I am. Well, what the hell? Oh. Get out of here, you scoundrel. How many times have I told you not to climb into my house? And who is this? Man, we're already acquainted. Monsieur de Moore. Well, that's just lovely. Is this how you conduct business with my husband? I knew it. I warned John, someday this hussy will start leading her man astray. And what do you have in your hands?
You promised to tell me something very
Dude, why is her voice like that? Come on. You're a hussy yourself. Be glad that John made an honest woman out of you, or you'd still be spreading your legs for every passerby, dearly. These two are crazy. What? How dare you, wench? You're not going anywhere. My husband will be here at any moment now, and he will teach you how to talk to the elders.
You promised to tell me something very important.
Harlot, let's go, Charles. Why does she say the line every time?
You promised to tell
Yeah,
me
it's every
something
time.
very important.
Hey, darling, focus on my face. Kissed by the sea breeze? It's right here. Oh, I see, okay. Phew, well, your costume is something. You must have saved a lot of money on sewing material. And I've seen a lot, but this is the best thing I've ever seen. What thing? Everyone says that, but for some reason I believe you. Do you really like it? Well, of course. It very favorably accentuates your figure, although, no, it does look good. Oh, now you've ruined everything. Although, I've no doubt that among regular folk it inspires awe. I'm rather in awe with this weird, widespread habit among common and not so common folk to wear dense European clothing in such heat. That makes our villages look even more comical. I like my outfit, Charles. In it I feel beautiful, and that's most important to a woman. For a woman. No, it's not most important. The most important is to wear an armor, because you are going into battle. You need a good armor around you. It doesn't matter how good it looks, what matters is how good it serves you, you know. Beauty, looks, it doesn't matter most of the time. What matters is effectiveness. That's it. You remain just as beautiful without that outfit, Helen. Careful, my captain, saying that such sweet things may corrupt a poor girl. If she's not against it, then I'm not against it. Hehe. Better ask me about something else. I like it when you get inquisitive. Now let's squeeze in a question about your costume. I don't believe that sea dogs can take a captain seriously in such attire. And I don't believe that sea dogs in general can see a woman as a captain. So my outfit probably didn't add to my problems. Maybe it didn't have time to add, since it's a new thing. I suited myself. Yes, she said that already. Haha, I used to wear one of those. What are they called? Our military still wears them. Seeing one of those makes me feel sick. Uniforms. Oh, exactly, a uniform. A red uniform. Like that guy is wearing. I mean, red uniform would be better. At least it provides some protection, right? Oh. What's happening here, Miss MacArthur? I had a great respect for your father, and Mr. Swanson is our friend, but don't you remember how it all ended last time? It's disappointing. Officer's word, disappointing. You could have invited us.
You promised to tell me something very important.
I'm sorry, Major. Let me treat you to some fine Irish whiskey as an apology. Thank you for your hospitality, Miss MacArthur. Let me say that we are all very glad to see you back. What happened is a great mystery, but it's not surprising that the town knows about it. Still, I can promise you that no one will gossip. I offer you my sincere apologies for the recent behavior of one of our captains. And I want to thank you specifically, Mr. Demore. Charles, one again.
To tell me something very important.
Why does she talk every time? Charles won't get in trouble, will he, Major? Tell me you want, pretty please. Everything will be fine, Mr. Demore. Well, I'll be frank, despite Donovan's acting like a true scoundrel and a bandit, the fleet will never openly condemn him. More likely, they will even defend him. Your little expedition made it into the reports and significantly complicated relations between our countries. Nevertheless, considering Mr. Swanson's influence, as well as the remarkable connections made to you by the Capstarrow, you have nothing to fear. That's splendid. I say we drink to that.
You promised to tell me something very important.
I'm so glad. Let's drink.
Aye, aye, my captain. Who are we saving today?
Yeah, she talks too much. Yeah. Look what I've got. Helen, are you planning to use that to lift your spirits? Don't even think about it. The tour can completely overcome a person, drain their strength, crush their will. Before you know it, you're a living corpse. And then very quickly, a dead one. Charles, but right now, no buts. I'm sorry for being harsh, but this is no joke. I'm taking this away from you. I can't believe what you were thinking. Here, drink this and snap out of it. Drink this, okay, yeah. That's gonna help. I'm sorry, Charles, you're absolutely right. I know. A momentary weakness. It won't happen again. Thanks for saving me from the devil's temptation. Let's forget about it. Now tell me, how did you manage to earn respect in a town, maintain good relations with the garrison officers, and befriend the natives? You respect Svensson, and some of it spills over to me. Our little town survives solely on John's deals. He shares a portion of the profits from his cocoa plantations with the redcoats, and the Mosquito owe him their entire livelihood. How did that happen? When the Castilians were in charge, they didn't bother the Indians much. But after they kicked out the noble hidalgos, our folks decided to take control of the local forests. John resolved the matter quite decisively back then. He even sent people to London, of course, not out of the goodness of his heart. Extracting cocoa in the forests where every bush hates you is a hopeless venture. But now the Indians don't only help John smuggle from Portobello to Bluehill, but also cut down their own forests for a pittance. Bravo for us, devil, bravo. It sounds like you don't entirely approve of his methods. I love and respect the Mosquito people, but I also respect John's strategy. We don't live in a fairy tale, my captain. I see your relationship with Svensson is more complicated than it seems at first glance. Even more than you know, his wife has good reason to be venomous towards me. John has been eyeing me since I was about 15. Yo, hold up, what the hell? It was around the time I started walking the decks of the Rainbow as an equal, and apparently something clicked in Forrest Devil's mind back then. Hold up, guys, what the hell? I've said it, but I've said too much, my captain. Let's not delve into this topic. Gossiping about our patron is not very decent. Now let's change the subject. I meant to say that you clearly fit in this company, and they consider you one of their own. It just so happens that it's much easier for me to be in company of Indians, gypsies, and other decent misfits. Mouse stews, beach bonfires, and the Rainbow's gangway. I've built myself a cozy little world, Captain. Too bad it all came crashing down just when I thought I had everything figured out. The barrel is almost empty. One last round. What the hell? Craving rum. A worthy choice, sir. So it is a deal. Yes. Cheers. Wrap it up and send it to the pier. And make it quick. The lady is waiting for me on the street. 50,000 silver for everything, sir. How much did you say? 50,000? Well, count it yourself. And take another 5,000 to the tip. Let's go. No, I may be rich, but maybe a rich guy, but I won't take it for that much. No, sir. Farewell, boatman. I have no idea what we're buying, but I'm gonna get it. Thank you, sir. Oh my god. May she serve you well. You bought a ship?
Aye, my captain. Who are we saving today?
It's so good. I'm glad you agreed to spend time with me, Captain. I really needed it. I believe you did too. Yes, it's been a minute since I relaxed like this. It'll be something to remember. You probably think devil knows what about me right now. I'm a very closed off person by nature, Charles. I just wanted to feel alive. Just wanted to talk to someone. What about Gladys? John? What Mom does is crying, and John seems like a different person now. Maybe I'm imagining things. I don't know. It's like he's ashamed of me now. Forgive me, I sniffles. That's enough, old girl. Sorry, I got a little carried away. No need to apologize, I understand everything, or at least I think I do. I'm saying all this because we have only just met, and I'm not used to being so open with those who I've known for a long time. They call me Ramba ostensibly for my character, but as you can see, it's misnomer. Is the booze all gone? A while ago, and dawn is already breaking. And thank you for the evening, Captain. Who knows, maybe we'll do it again. Of course, Helen.
One chord,
Whoa.
please. Just one chord.
With needless. Excuse me kindly, so what about the job? Are you still here? Dear sir, where else can I go? I just want to relieve myself. Overheard your sentimental conversation and got a bit warmed up. Emotionally, I mean. Good lord. Well, since I gave you my word, it can't be helped. Go take command. Aye aye, Captain. Good Captain. What's going on here? Can't save. Empty, of course. Is that a dream? Where is everyone? I should see John and apologize. Okay. Yeah, it's kinda empty for 12 a.m. Wait, a.m. This should be p.m. Yeah, that should say p.m. because a.m. is the midnight, p.m. is the afternoon, I think. Oh, he's here.
Well, you got some news to make my day, buddy.
John, don't shout at me. Let's sort things out like reasonable people. Remember, we have business to conduct. I'll set my dogs on you right now, you toad. Forget about Levasseur and get lost. John, listen to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Oh. She's here. Alonso! Alonso is here too. I think we're gonna go for Alonso. What? What's he doing? What's this supposed to mean? Why is Alonso here? I don't understand this. I think I'm gonna go back to the tavern. Nothing about beer. Canada exit. Okay, I guess we're gonna follow Mary. She went this way, I think. Yep. Okay. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Et Spiritus Sancti. Come in, my son. Hello, Mother Amelia. Are you going to yell at me too? No, my little falcon. I forgive John. The poor man got worked up. But yes, I do want to scold you. Did you come to the church to repent for your sins, or were you after the red-haired one? I don't know myself. Did you see her too? She caught my eye. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I won't bore you with the details, silly, but I will tell you this. You're fated to be a great person. You'll bring about much evil, yet much more good. But happiness is not guaranteed to you. Happiness, my falcon, is given only to those who walk their path and do not turn aside. And a faithful woman will help you not turn aside. You'll have two of them, and both will bring happiness, but you need to choose the fair-haired one. What? Why? Why would that be? I'll decide for myself. Of course, choose for yourself, but the fair-haired one is better. We decided that way. Who is we? The unfortunate one doesn't even know her true name. Call it, and she will be yours. So it is said. I don't understand anything anymore. We choose our own destiny, that's what it's gonna be. Hear that knocking? Open and make no mistake. Indeed, someone is knocking. Come in. How did you sleep, monsieur? Miss MacArthur ordered us to ensure your full comfort. Had a very strange dream. What's the matter, mademoiselle? Can I help you with something? I'm sorry, Captain. It's a sin, but I can't resist. Not very experienced, but I don't deny a girl, Captain. You are so handsome. I want to please you, to touch. Indeed, full comfort. You're also very beautiful. Come on, don't be shy. It's better not to touch me right now, mademoiselle. I reek of rum. But you can please me. Breakfast would be very welcome. We're gonna go with this. Helen approves. Oh, she sent her. She sent her. Rude. No breakfast then. What about the second breakfast? Come on. One breakfast, man. Just wanted to eat. What's wrong with a man wanting to eat? It's mean. It's so mean. Ah, lost him. He had a good weapon. No. Okay, we're gonna have to do that all again. Okay, good. We can take it back. I was just about to risk killing him. Okay, what can we do? We can leave this. What do we have unarmed? Katana. Don't need this. Need the booms. Don't need this. Don't need that. We might need these. We don't need this many potions. Especially not that. Let's take the rest. Nice. Yeah, that's a decent sword, but not the best one. Although losing a trench cuirass would hurt a lot. Yeah, those cost a lot. Okay. Let's do a quick save. That was Captain, but he was gonna leave us anyway. Oh, that with Nicholas now. He's loyal to the end with nothing else. That's interesting. It's kinda weird how he has no traits. Shouldn't he have some traits? Like maybe escape from poverty, that could be a thing, maybe. Everything, it's 7. Interesting. Render and siege tactics, as well as at level 1. Oh my god, this is such a meme. What is the ship? Oh, I thought it was a Mayfang. Oh, nice. Not bad, not bad. So what do we do with this? This is temporary. Nice. Is this a tartan? A longboat, okay. So do we need this ship? Can't really tell. I don't think we do. I really don't know what's the purpose of wit. Like, he is useless. If we're gonna be honest. 55 health, oh my god. Is he immortal at least? He's not even immortal. Dude, this guy's so useless. But he's loyal to the end. Damn it. This guy keeps losing loyalty, I have no idea why. I literally have no idea why. Okay, the next person he fights, we're gonna fire them. I know what I should do with it. Let's just take everything and sell the ship. Can you go back to Helen again? Monsieur Mr. Svensson requested that you spare a bit of your time for him. Damn, this doesn't go well. I'll try, but no promises. Oh man, we're in deep trouble now.
The sea is my home, and that's all there is.
Ah, Captain. You are always welcome in this household.
Oh, she was exhausted something. I think this time she just overworked herself. She told me everything, Captain. Thank you for helping her choose a new ship yesterday. What ship? Huh? You're welcome. Goodbye, Miss MacArthur. Hold up, what ship? What ship? What ship? We bought a longboat, didn't we? Rainbow. Is this connected? What was that? Hold up, I saw something. Tomahawk. Okay. Okay, I guess we go to John. Well, the Gladys is not mad at least, so that's something. Grr, and good health to you too, Miss Swans. That's funny. Okay.
Well, you got some news to make my day, buddy.
Ah, Charles, thanks for coming by. Just wanted to thank you for spending time with Helen. The girl needed to heal her wounds, and I hear you also had a good time. Damn, I'm even jealous. You're not upset about the barrel and everything else? What barrel? As for Helen, I'll be sure to give her a good whooping. Just kidding, Charles, just kidding. I know how it goes. As for Joanna, this story will hopefully make her think a little. She's been especially cranky lately, you know. Well, such is life. Anyway, good luck to you in Cartagena. Until we meet again, John.
Well, you got some news to make my day, buddy.
I mean, I kinda understand it because it was 1600s, but I'm not a fan of him right now. Anyway, I think we're gonna save it here and we will be back with you until the next episode. In the next episode we will go to Cartagena again. I don't know how that is gonna bode because we kind of raided that city before, so maybe we'll get it recognized now, who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching and I wish you a good day. Bye bye.